If I make this, I'm a better shooter than Gandhi. Oh, I got Gandhi. All right, so if you're an Andrew Tate fan, there's some bad news. All right, so listen to this. These are his lawyers.
Did the prosecutors have to present new evidence for the extension?
They didn't present new evidence.
By the way, this is posted by Gondul. Gondul's like a newspaper in Romania, and then Censored Man. This guy, he posts like all this stuff. He's on Twitter. He posted this.
Evidences for the extensions. They talked about the fact they have to re-administrate some evidences, or the fact that for the investigation in that moment, at this moment, is better like the defendants to stay in arrest.
What do you mean by better? How did they argue the case?
It is by our procedural penal code. It is one of the facts, one of the reasons one defendant should stay in the arrest for good development of investigation.
În legătură cu măsura.
The news, what new? Because we don't have any news. The court didn't.
So if you guys missed it, they have to stay in jail for another 30 days. Like, like me personally, like from all the videos that I've been watching from the Romanian lawyers, I knew this was gonna happen. That's because that's what they were telling me. I'm not a Romanian law expert, but it happened.
Gave us a solution today. We wait the solution of the judge, and we are optimistic this time.
I hope you are.
My colleague, the other lawyer, just said why.
Just one quick question. Did Aiden Ross request to visit Andrew Tate in prison?
Yeah, so you guys remember Andrew Tate on Twitter asked, like, I think he said 5 people can visit him, and 4 are family members, and 1 is Aiden Ross. This is what he's talking about.
And was it allowed, or was it confirmed?
I received this information yesterday. I visited yesterday in the evening Andrew, but I didn't ask him, and from my point of view, he didn't have the possibility to visit Andrew because he is not a relative, so the prosecutor, I think, they didn't admitting the request.
And just one last question, please. We published today on the BBC a article alleging that Andrew and Tristan Tate were contacting teenagers. Did they respond in any way to that article, or do you have a comment?
Is that a crime?
Well, it's not a crime, but it is a behavior that suggests they were contacting teenagers in a certain pattern.
I don't know what this whole thing.
Possibly.
I don't know what he's talking about. They were contacting teenagers, but like all this, there's gonna be a lot of new stuff that comes up. Someone says this, someone says that. Like me personally, I don't believe anything until I see proof. I don't believe the media ever anymore. I don't do it anymore. When I was younger, yeah, I was more ignorant. I was ignorant. Now I don't believe anything the media says.
To them for their activities,
especially BBC.
Officially, I don't have this information, and they didn't comment any of these arguments.
All right, so that's it. So Andrew Tate's going to be held. I believe I saw until February 27th, 30 more days. And you heard it. This is his lawyer. You heard his lawyer. He said they haven't provided any more evidence. I don't know how the law over there works, but according to what I've been reading this whole month, they're holding them to gather evidence. I don't know what they have. I'm pretty sure, like to me, like what will make sense is if they I'm sure they have something that they're holding them. It's right, like that's what I would think. Like, dude, you're holding a guy in jail for 2 months. You don't have anything. You're gonna look they're gonna look so stupid if that's true. Aren't they? Like imagine in 2 months, they say, hey man, we're gonna dismiss this case. We don't have evidence. They're gonna be like, dude, you just held us for 2 months. So common sense says they have something that they haven't leaked. And I don't even know why they leaked those things. Like the prosecutors, all those stuff that we see, right? Those are leaked stuff. I don't know who's leaking them. Like that's so weird. I was listening to a lawyer speak, American lawyer. He's like, dude, prosecutors, like that's like a no-no. I don't know why they're leaking it. So I hope this lawyer is good. Like I know Andrew Tate has a lot of money. I hope this lawyer and his team are good, man. If he's innocent. I'm not saying if he's guilty, I hope he gets him out. That's not what I'm saying. If he's innocent, he needs to be out. If he's guilty, of course he needs to be in jail. Me, I hope he's innocent. That's my view. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he's innocent or guilty. I don't know. Until I see more proof, then I'll make up my mind. So you guys heard what this lawyer said. I would appreciate it if you guys subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it.